Jennifer with Family Care Team and Pandora Las Vegas once more, and I'm here to show you all of the different styles and tips and tricks on our foundation collection. And it's anything to do with clips, bracelets, our smooth bracelets, and where the clips go on the bracelets, as well as our silicone clips and safety chains. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let's get into it. Everybody, and I wanted to show you the differences between our silicone clips on a smooth bracelet and the differences between our standard clips that are part of our foundation collection on a bracelet that takes the standard clips. And I'll show you the difference and explain that to you as well. So first, let's start with our silicone clips. These are our newest clips that came out. They came out quite some time ago, so they're not technically brand new, but they are newer than our standard clips. And let me show you how they work and explain to you what the process is for the clips. So clips are important because they keep your charms in this middle section here. They keep your charms from sliding around your whole entire bracelet, because I know that's very annoying to most people. And they also protect your bracelet from excess wear and tear, because the charms will go past the threads that are on our standard bracelet, and they'll damage over time. They'll damage the bracelet, and they'll also damage the charms over time. Now with our smooth bracelet, that's a different story. So if you have your clips, that's great because it keeps your bracelet from stretching more in one area rather than the other area. And what the silicone clips do is they stay tight onto any bracelet that you put them on. And what they have inside of them is silicone inserts. I don't know if you can see that, it's really difficult. And what they do is they clip anywhere on the bracelet. So if you say you wanted it right here, it'll clip right there and hold tight. Now this clip is a different story. This clip is actually a standard clip, so it doesn't have any silicone inside of it. I don't know if you can see that pretty well. So what this clip will do is it will actually clip onto the bracelet and slide anywhere on your bracelet. But we have a solution for that. The solution is our silicone insert that you can do, and any Pandora store has this available for you free of charge. And what it does is it opens up and slips right over top of the bracelet anywhere that you place it. And then you'll want to position your clip right over top of it, just as so. And then click it closed. So you have your very own homemade silicone insert clip. And then we have our standard silicone insert clips as well. I wanted to show you the 3 different styles because this one right here actually looks like one of our standard clips that doesn't have silicone in it, but it actually, this one does. So most of our silicone clips will be thin like this one. And so that's that explained. All right, and now moving on to our standard bracelet, and this is our classic iconic bracelet. And I will show you how these clips work. So you see your charms in this middle section right here, and our standard bracelets will always have an immediate space between your 2 threads. And what the threads are, they're this section right here. We call them threads. And what they do is your charms will twist right over top of them, and your clip will open up so they fit right over top, and then just click it closed. And it takes a little force to get it closed. Trust me, my fingers are familiar with that force. And that's your bracelet right there. I also wanted to show you how to thread on your charms and take them off. So we have 3 different charms here that I'm going to show you. And we've got one threaded one. We've got one that just slips right on. And we have one that is meant to be used as a pendant on a necklace chain, or you can use it on your bracelet as shown here. But let me show you the bracelet naked before we get started. So this is our bracelet, and you see it has two threaded areas right here and here. And that's where both of your clips will go. And if you put your clip on either side of the thread, they won't last. They won't stay put where they're supposed to. Just an FYI, because we have some customers that will put it on either side, and they'll be thinking, well, my clips don't work or my bracelet's broken. But that's not the case. Most of the time, they'll miss their threaded areas, and you'll have to clip it right over here and right over here. And that keeps your charms in this middle section for you. So let me show you how the charms work. Put my clippy guy right back on here. There's your one clip, and see, it'll spin around, but it won't go anywhere. It'll stay nice and tight. We've got our first charm, and it's just got a simple bail, and it slips right past the threads and right past these threads right here. And it won't go anywhere. Then we have our cute little daisy, and this just slips right on as well. And this one slips on a little easier because it's a little thicker. Then we have our threaded charm, and the threaded charms have little threads right inside. You can't really see it very well, but when you get a charm in person, you'll be able to see in there. And they match up to these threads right here. So all you'll have to do is, if you get a charm that doesn't go on your bracelet and you can't slide it on, it most likely will twist on. So all you have to do is take the tip of your bracelet, take your charm, and just twist. And keep twisting until it goes past that point. Sometimes you'll have to grab the other end of the clasp and continue to twist, and there it goes. And then you'll want to continue twisting past that thread, and you're good to go. And then you'll take your second clip and put it right over that threaded area and click it closed. And voila, you have a beautiful bracelet. Now I wanted to show you some of our safety chain options and how to use our safety chains on both of our styles of bracelets, and also our different styles of safety chains as well. So for our safety chains, we have two different styles. We have a threaded style, and we also have a clipping style, just like the clips that I showed you in our previous segment. Now you can use both of these on both of our different styles of bracelets, but one is more friendly and utilitarian than the other one is to each bracelet. So the threaded one typically goes with the threaded bracelet, and I'll show you how that works as well. And the clipping one typically goes with the bracelet, our smooth bracelet that doesn't have any threads on it. And let me show you how they work. So you'll always want to start with the stationary side. You want to make sure that you don't have the side that has this little pivoting mechanism right here, because what this does is it helps the safety chain from getting coiled up when you wear it on your wrist. So always start with the stationary end that doesn't twist. And you want to add that to your bracelet just like so. And what helps with safety chains, since you have this long piece, is to pinch the charm in between your fingers and twist your bracelet instead of twisting the charm. And that helps get through easier. Then you just take it and twist it with your opposite hand if that helps. I'm a righty, so it helps me out a lot. And just continue to twist it through until it's at the very, very end. And you want to twist it onto the very end threads. You don't have to, you can just leave it flowing like this, but if you have a bracelet that's full, you'll want to twist it right to the end, and that way you know it's nice and secure and it's not going to go anywhere. Then you continue to build your bracelet with your charms. You start with your clips, your charm, and then your finishing clip, and then you'll bring this puppy right back around, and this is where you're gonna see the moving mechanism comes in handy. And you put that on the end, and then you continue to twist it, and as you twist it, you grab the chain so it twists around, and you see that mechanism moving, so that chain isn't getting coiled up and it's still staying nice and straight. And then you clasp it together and you have yourself a beautiful bracelet that is fit for a queen or a princess. That works too. I also wanted to show you how the clipping safety chain will work onto our threaded bracelets. So the very nice thing and luxurious thing of the clipping safety chain is that you don't have to take any of your charms off before you put it on. So if you already have a full bracelet or a pretty full bracelet before you get your safety chain, with the twisting safety chain, you'll have to take every charm off, every clip off before you put the one safety chain, the one side of the safety chain on. Then you'll have to restring everything back onto your bracelet just to get that other end on. But with the clipping safety chain, you don't have to do any of that. So again, same concept. You'll have a stationary side and you'll have a twisting side. So you want your stationary side closest to the end of your clasp. So you just clip that right on the end right here. And in this case, this safety chain, it doesn't go on these threads right here. It'll go right next to it. So unlike what I had previously said about the twisting safety chain, this one will just sit right next to it. It won't actually go on these threads right here. If it does, then it won't close properly and your safety chain won't work. And then all you have to do is come to the other side here, open up your clip, and clip it closed. Just like so. There we go. I got it. And look at that. All right, now moving on to our smooth bracelet with all of the above. So we'll go back to our twisting safety chain, and same concepts as before. You'll want to start with your stationary end at the very end of your clasp, and this one will just slide right on, slide right over. Then you want to put your charms on, clip it, and slide it right on. Now, an interesting thing about our threaded charms, they will just slide right onto our plain bracelet, since it doesn't have any threads on this end. That's a little different than our other bracelets. So again, the threaded charms will just slide right on, and then you want to clip your clip closed, and you can position it anywhere you want on the bracelet, which is really nice. And you will slide your safety chain right on. So what I would recommend for anyone who decides to get a threaded safety chain on a smooth bracelet, because you may like the design, you may like the style. You don't have to be totally boxed into a clipping safety chain on this type of bracelet. So what to do to have the safety chain function is you just slip that right on, and I would suggest getting a separate silicone clip, and you just put that right on the end here, just like so, and that acts as the stopping mechanism for your safety chain. And also it adds a little extra touch of charm to your charm bracelet. Now I'm going to show you how the clipping safety chain will work on our smooth bracelets. So again, it's super easy. It's so much easier with the clipping safety chain than it is with the threading safety chain, but either way, it works just as well. So you start with your stationary end with no turning mechanism. You put that one closest to your clasp, and again on this one you want to put it right next to the portion that goes into your clasp. This one doesn't have threads on it. I would have said it was the threaded portion, but it kind of messed me up a little bit. And then you just clip that right on the other end right there, and there you go. And now it won't move anywhere. And there's that for you. And those are safety chains, clips, and bracelets for you. I hope you enjoyed this video.